My name is David Kibo. I'm a PhD student in computer engineering here at SMU. And today I would like to present to you ebena. Ebena helps you find a hairstylist everywhere. The black hair market is a $1 billion industry. An African woman or an African American woman can spend up to $2,000 a year just on hair. Nappy hair, afro hair is hard to maintain. Now, hair salons are overbooked with reservations, and often they're expensive. But there is a solution. Some hairstylists working from home, from the comfort of their home, can offer the same type of service at a much lower price. They can also work on a much flexible schedule, meaning you can book an appointment at any time. So we built a website and an application on which you can find a local hairstylist or a freelancer hairstylist. So all the hairstylists in your neighborhood can sign up on our website, register, create an account, post all their services and prices. On the go, you can get on our website an application and find someone nearby. We think here that this is a great social experiment. The mobile website here provides a search by area. You can search by prices, by ratings as well. We make this easy for the user with a very simple user interface. Now, why? Why now and why ebena? We're living in a new era where we can easily connect services to the demand. The black hair market is big, but the hair braiding market is even bigger. Now, here we are trying here to connect the people, like here in a 5-mile radius or a 10-mile radius, I can find the skilled workers that can provide me that service at a low cost. Our market size is about 10 million, which is primarily women, African American women, African immigrants, and Caribbean women. On our interface, we have filters. From the home page, which is a very easy to use application, you can search from the hair type that you like, using a slider for the price ranges, using proximity. With geolocation, we can easily find people near you. So we emphasize proximity, local people, and low cost. We also add private messaging so that you don't have, as a customer, to share your phone numbers and share your email addresses. On top, as an extra value, we'll also add some hair and makeup tutorials in the forms of videos that will be shared online on networks such as YouTube. We have competitors. Our biggest competitor is StyleSeat, which provides online booking. But here we're focused on a niche, which is hair braiding. Also, we provide some screening. Now, we love our customers and we have them to go to someone else's place. How can we guarantee that they're safe? We're adding some background check to make sure that nothing bad happens. Now, in some states, there are some restrictions on like regulations. You have to be licensed before you can practice. In some states, these laws are not applicable. So we allow these non-licensed stylists working as freelancer to also register on our application. Now, I briefly want to go over a mini canvas to talk about our business model. First, partners. We would like to partner with retailers and beauty supplies stores. Why? Because we share the same customer base, so we can easily get some referrals. Hair salons as well. In terms of activities, we really want to focus on providers of hair braiding. Why? Because it takes sometimes between 3 and 4 hours to get a hairdo for braiding. So we want to make sure that we have the best of the best registered on our website. cost. Where do we spend money? Right now, we're starting and spending money on our websites and applications, so the IT infrastructure. We're hiring some contractors to help. Also, we have to invest in advertising and marketing so that people can know about our product. How do we make money? We have a website running, but we can get some subscriptions, mainly from hair salons that want to promote and advertise their services. Also, we can get paid on transactions. Later on, our plan is to get in the transactions between the customer and the provider. Advertising. Affiliate marketing is big these days. We can easily promote products that have good reviews on our platforms. The team. As part of the management and founding team, there's myself, David, and Sheila. Sheila is a PhD student in economics at the University of Kentucky in Lexington. She's in charge of accounting. She has a background in economics. Eric is in Chicago, is in charge of the design. And Herman is in Austin, is in charge of our sales and marketing. In terms of numbers, by 2018, we're hoping to reach more than $300,000. Why? Because we're trying to handle the transactions between the customer and the service provider. We will be taking a small percentage of what you pay to the hairstylist so that you don't have to worry about cash transactions with your hair braider. By 2019, we're hoping to extend our services to neighboring countries like Canada, for instance, and maybe other countries. In terms of fundraising, we're trying to reach $80,000 to anticipate for building our app. Also, push on more aggressive advertising and hire some contractors, especially for our contents, our online content. Now, risks. Depending on the states, we have some restrictions. Before you can practice and do hair, you need a license. Here in Texas, for example. In some states, it is not required. In terms of liability, we have people going to places that they don't know. They're going to someone else's place to get their hair done. That could be a possible risk, but we're trying to add a very strong screening process to avoid that. Copyright is also an issue when we get into sharing media on our websites. We started just in February 1st for the website. Until now, we already have 28 signups. So we're very hopeful that by the end of the year, we would have a very large platform of many users and hair braiders registered. In terms of timeline, we incorporated back in June of 2016. We launched this month. We're hoping to fundraise in May for the $80,000 so that we can go further in our applications. We're going to start our first paid subscription in June and launch a mobile application in December of this year. So I'm hoping that with ebena, no more women will have to wait for weeks to get their hair done. Thank you.
And now we'll have our 5 minutes for Q&A.
So you mentioned you wanted the best of the best. How do you know which retailers to go after?
How do we know that we can filter and get the best hairstylists? We're going to start first with some peer reviews. Again, when you go to someone's place, you're looking for some criteria like speed. How fast can you get the hair done? It takes long. Some of them are very skilled, can get it done fast. The prices. Some of these hair types could cost up to $300. We can filter down and get the ones that offer the low costs. Again, the ones that are licensed also have a strong background. They have some experience. So using these filters, we can actually get the best stylists.
And where do you pull that information from?
At registration, we will have questionnaires on their background, how many years they've been practicing for, for instance, how many customers, or an estimate of how many customers they've had before. What is the customer experience that they've had, and so on. Yes. Yes.
We're keeping the questions to the judges, if we could, please. Thank you.
A couple of questions. What is your cost of customer acquisition here? What, per unit, per customer that goes through the platform? And of the 28 stylists that have signed up so far,
Yes.
have you vetted them? Are they licensed? Have you run them through your process to ensure that they could actually provide the services?
Okay, I would like to start with the second one first. So we had 28 stylists in 16 days. We've opened the platform to everyone. Why? Because we want to test on the user experience. So it's more like a testing version of the application. There are both, it's a hybrid of hair salons, independent hairstylists, licensed and non-licensed. We haven't filtered yet. We would like to get feedback from all these people registering so that we can improve our product. Now, I did not understand your first question. If you could you please restate it?
Sure. How much do you expect it will cost to get a customer to go through your system on a kind of initial and ongoing basis?
Okay. Right now, we know where to find those hairstylists. We have to go locally and put some flyers and advertise in beauty supply stores. We also have to invest in marketing on Facebook, for example. So we have to invest in online advertising. As of now, when we started the site, we paid up to $1,000 for just advertising on Facebook only. Yes.
So could you talk a little bit more about who you consider your customer to actually be? Is your customer the hairstylist, or is your customer the end user? And then second of all, talk to me a little bit more about what your customer acquisition strategy might be.
Okay. As of now, our customers are hair salons and hairstylists. We're not getting into transactions between customers and providers yet, so we can't get a fee per transaction yet. So when you sign up, at least by June, when it's paid, you would have to pay a fee for creating an account when you are a hairstylist or a hair salon. Now, by 2018, in 1 year, when we have more experience, we will get to charge a percentage so that as a user, you don't have to pay for the service up front, but you pay us. So we will decide on a small percentage that will be subtracted from the amount paid.
I think you want to help us understand the competitive space a little bit better here, because just quickly put hair braiding into Yelp and got 15 places within 5 miles of here, all with reviews.
Right.
So tell me how you compete against that. How much better than that can you really be? Plus, I can also, I think on half of them, request an appointment. With my hair, I don't think I will, but that's.
Yes, I'm bald myself, so I don't know much about hair. But the thing is, and I'm talking from experience, my sister is 22 years old and she gets her hair done. When she searches on Google, the returns that she gets is just hair salons. These are not people that are specialized in hair braiding. They offer a wide range of services, but they may not be specialized in the type of hair that she likes. Now, for the type of African hair braiding that she wants, she would have to ask a friend of another friend or a family member that knows where to go. Next, she would have to wait maybe a week or two to get an appointment. So we want to focus on that niche. We want to make sure that we get the best hair braiders listed first on our site.
Thank you very much, ebena.
Thank you.